Is love good for you? Well, if you don't want to die, yeah, there's actually pretty good evidence that really across all age ranges, being married is associated with a much lower risk of death, especially cardiovascular related death. So love is good for your heart. There's some pretty good evidence to suggest that when you're in love or when you're in a pair bonded relationship, at least in men, testosterone levels fall. There's actually some evidence that testosterone levels rise in women, but that reduction in men's testosterone could have to do with decreased competitiveness, decreased mate-seeking behavior. I think that we view Valentine's Day as an opportunity for men to provide something to their partner. And this kind of harkens back to this old idea of like man the provider, but actually studies of hunter-gatherers, and we all used to be hunter-gatherers, show that women are actually, through their foraging, taking in the vast majority of the calories for the group. So man the hunter is great, protein and fat are great, but it's women who are doing most of the providing. One hypothesis argues that cooking, which may have started as long ago as 2 million years ago, meant that our ancestors were accumulating and storing food. And to protect that food, we formed male-female pair bonds. So in that sense, cooking and food might be the origin of the kind of love we think of. For many of us, the best way to maintain a healthy heart seems to be getting a lot of physical activity. Which we've always known, but what we didn't always know is that more does seem to be good. So following about 1 million Americans, they have found that getting about 2.5 hours a week of moderate to vigorous physical activity reduce your risk of death by half. And those benefits continue to accrue, although at a slower pace, up until about 24 hours a week of exercise. So generally more is better.